Who's going to win this game of Multi-Tut? Blue is behind red on the way to the Oasis. It's Blue's turn. Blue makes a great roll. First, Blue sees that 6 times 2 makes 12, makes a move. Blue also sees that 6 times 6, 5 and 1, 6 times 6 makes 36, makes another move. Blue likes this one a lot too. 6 times 7 gives us 42, another move. And Blue likes this one best of all. We have 8 here. 8 times 6 makes 48, another move, and now Blue's ahead on the way to the Oasis. Who's going to win this game of Multi-Tut? For this game you'll need some paper, 2 sheets of paper, a pencil and a pen would be good, some colored pencils for coloring, dice. We'll need 4 dice for this game. And something else. What else do we need? Oh, we need a bear. So let's get started. Let's start with 1 sheet of paper. And let's draw something on it. Let's make a large triangle. Make sure there's some space away from the top here, maybe about halfway across here. And now what we want to do is just draw a big isosceles triangle. A large isosceles triangle. Gotta make sure the base is good too. Looking good so far. Now let's make it a bit special. What if we make this point a bit sharper and we draw another line coming down this way that gets wider and wider as we go down, and maybe right here we draw a line going straight up to join together like that. Let's do another one over here. Let's see. Make a triangle going up, and then the other angle here, straight across. Make sure they join the right way. Another line coming down the side. And we get here, go straight up. Those are looking good. Let's draw something special over here. I'm going to start by drawing a line, and then a rectangle here, and then a rectangle here. Then I'm going to go up like this, and about right here I want to put a shape, kind of square, looks like this. And then I want to join like this. It's looking good so far. Now let's see, what else do we want? We want to come out like this, and a curve like that, come out like this, and a curve like that. What else do we need? Oh, we need to make some kind of crown here. Something like that. We need to have something like this here. And then like this. And here. And maybe this now. That's looking interesting. Oh, we can't forget the ears. Let's add a little bit more to it. Let's put a rectangle right here. And then here we're going to put a few more lines. And a couple lines over here. I think I'll stop with that for now. Now let's draw a line that goes like this, all the way across. And up here, we should make something that looks like this. That looks good. I think up here, maybe a semicircle. Let's make it a little darker so we can see what we have. Just copy my lines. Now let's add a little detail. We'll start here. This is looking good. Let's start building the game itself. I'm going to start by looking at this big triangle. I'm going to find about halfway. So if I go down about halfway here, I'm about right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a line straight across. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this part up here, and I'm going to draw another line that is halfway across. Now I'm going to go down here, and I see this is about halfway down. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw another line all the way across like this. On this triangle, I'm going to do the same thing, but only one halfway line, about right here. I'm going to draw straight across, and that looks good. Now this is a special part. I want to make more triangles inside my triangle. I'm looking right here, and I'm looking for the middle of this line, which is about right there, and I'm going to draw a line from there to there, and from there to there. Now I'm going to do the same down here. I'm looking for a line that's about halfway down here, and a line that goes about halfway down here. So I'm now going to join this line to that, and from there to there, from here to there, and there to there. Let's go to this bottom one. I'm looking about halfway across this line. If I were coming down here, I'm joining this to this, and this to this, and then about halfway here, again, this line, and that line, about halfway across here, join this line, and this line, and there I have it. Let's do this one as well. We'll leave that triangle at the top. What we want is just a dot, a space about halfway down, maybe about over here, and we'll make another triangle like this. Now I'm going to add numbers to this board. I'm going to start over here. Start with the small numbers. I'm using a pencil this time. I'm putting a 4 here, a 10 down here, 6, 12, 8, 16, 9. And the numbers are going to get bigger as we go up. Here I'm going to write in 20. Down here, 32. 24 in this middle space. 36. 28. I'm going to get more here. Up here we're up to 42. This one's going to be 56. And this one will be 48. And one last one, 64. Let's add some numbers to this other triangle. Up here we're going to say 72. In the middle, 96. Over here, 81. And this one's special because we're going to say more than 100. So let's do some coloring. That's looking pretty good. What a great game board. We'll have a lot of fun with this one. We need one more piece. What we're going to do now is we're going to make the scorecard, the scoreboard. Let's start as we did before with a little bit of drawing. I think I'm going to start over here, and I really like those triangles. So I'm going to put a good sized triangle right here. Again, an equilateral triangle, all the sides the same length. And we'll go ahead and make it a pyramid. I guess you figured that one out already. One pyramid. Let's make sure we put another one back here. Two pyramids. Okay. Now, what else do we need? You know what we need? Over here we need an oasis. Let's go ahead and make a beautiful oasis. Place where the water is. We can put some nice flowers around it. What else do we need around an oasis? Oh, we'll need some palm trees. A few palm trees. Let's make at least one more. There's our oasis. Let's put a bank on our lake here. Now we need a pathway to get from here to the oasis. Let's do it this way. I'm going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to label that 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. And that'll be the last one. Let's add a little decoration here. I think I'll start over here. Let's see, I'll start with a straight line like this, curve it over, and I'll do another one that's just like it underneath, curve it over, and maybe a curve underneath, and then maybe a line that goes like this, and one that goes like this, and maybe making it into an eye. What else do we need here? I think we need some of these. I wonder what this is going to be. You guessed it already, didn't you? Give it an ear. How about another one? Okay, also giving it an ear, maybe an eye. What else can we make here? I know what would be interesting. Let's try this. Let's see. I'm going to curve all the way around like this, and then like this, and then I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to come around like that, Ah, look at that. That's suddenly interesting. And maybe something like that. Or like this. Let's add one more thing. A beetle or a scarab. Let's see. We'll start like this. And then, of course, we have to have the legs. That's looking good. Let's darken it in. Let's not forget the dots. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Looking good. Now let's color it in. So let's play the game. This will be the game board, and this is how we'll keep score. You can have as many players as you want. Let's start with 2 players, red and blue, and we'll use 4 dice for this game. What we're trying to do is use the numbers on the dice to either add numbers together and then multiply, or just multiply the numbers on the dice to make any of the numbers here in the pyramids. Every time you're able to make one of those products, one of these numbers here, you get to move down this path towards the oasis. The basic game, each one of these numbers is worth 1 point, 1 step along the pathway. If you want to play the advanced game, then you can make these special. 72 is worth 2 spaces, 96 is worth 3 spaces, 81 is worth 2 spaces, and 100 or more is worth 5 spaces. That's the advanced game. So red will start. Red rolls all 4 dice and looks at what possibilities there are with these 4 dice numbers. First thing red notices is a 4 and a 3, and 4 times 3 makes 12, so red takes 1 spot. Red also notices that 4 plus 4 make 8, and 8 times 3 makes 24. Takes another step. Red likes this one a lot. 4 and 2 makes 6, 4 plus 3 makes 7, 6 times 7 makes 42, another step. And red notices one more. 2 and 4 make 6, and 3 more make 9, and 9 times 4 makes 36. One more step. Now, a player can only make one number in one turn. There may be more than one way to make any of these numbers, but only one of them will count to move along. Red's looking and says, I think that's all I can find with the dice turn. It must be Blue's turn now. So red is done, it's Blue's turn. Blue takes the dice, rolls the dice to see what they might make. First one is an easy one. 5 times 4 is 20 here, so Blue takes a step. Blue also likes this too, putting these together. 2 and 4 make 6, 5 and 3 make 8, 6 times 8 make 48. Blue takes another step. Blue doesn't see any other numbers to make at this turn and has made 2 steps. Red is ahead right now, so Blue says, I'm done. It's Red's turn. Red takes the dice, rolls them. Let's see what Red can make. Well, the first one is 5 times 6 makes 30, but there is no 30. But adding the 2 to the 5 makes it a 7. And a 7 times 6, there is a 42. So Red takes a step. Red sees another easy one. Should have seen it first. 2 times 6 is 12. Takes another step. Red sees one more. 5 and 5 is 10, and 10 times 2 makes 20. And Red looks around and says, that's all I can make. Red's turn is over. Now it's Blue's turn. Blue takes the dice, rolls them, and look what Blue can make right away. 1 times 4 makes 4, takes a step. 2 times 4 is 8, takes a step. 4 times 4 makes 16, takes another step. 1 plus 4 is 5, and 5 times 4 makes 20, takes another step. And Blue likes this one most of all. 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 times 4 makes 28, and it's tied up with Red. That was a great turn. Red and Blue will keep taking turns, putting dice together, multiplying them in interesting ways to find the numbers in the pyramids, and moving along to get to the Oasis. The first one to the Oasis will win. Remember, you can play with a bonus, that these might make more. 72 worth 2 steps, 96 worth 3 steps, 81 worth 2 steps, 100 or more than 100 worth 5 steps. That could make the game a lot of fun. For this game, we'll need 2 pieces of paper, something to write and draw with, something to color with, a friend to play the game with, and playing pieces, 4 dice to make the pyramid numbers, and what else do we need? Oh, we need a bear. Do enjoy this game.